Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your Lucha Underground Season 3, Episode 4, Brothers in Broken Arms, live reactions. We are watching the last time on Lucha Underground video right now, and they are going over all of the relevant storylines we're going to see tonight. We already know two matches we're getting tonight. Worldwide Underground versus Drago, Aerostar, Fenix, and Sexy Star in an Atomicos match. And from last week, Chavo versus El Dragon Azteca Jr. with special guest referee Rey Mysterio. We also know that Prince Puma will be making his in-ring return tonight. So we've got a lot of shit going down tonight. It's Lucha Underground. It's going to be amazing. John, let's do this.
It seems fucking stacked, brother. And now already we're in the locker room here. I wonder what's going on here.
I see a pyramid painted. Oh, there's Sexy Star.
Yeah, with her Gift of the Gods championship. We know Johnny Mundo wants that championship.
Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, what's Dario got to say to her? Ooh, afraid for your friend or afraid for yourself?
She'll never be afraid again.
Ooh.
Not. Yeah. Okay, so
yeah,
Cueto is basically trying to get her back off with that gift to the gods.
Yeah, Cueto's you lose either way. This is where we get our Atomicos match tonight.
Yep.
When Johnny Mundo's gonna pin her and stake
hopefully
his claim. He's gonna stake his claim to her title. It should have been his all along. Cage screwed him out of a medallion in the first place.
Look at that Rolex.
He's so rich and has an acute cocaine addiction. Just my kind of guy. Oh, there's Johnny Mundo.
It was.
Staring at Sexy Star. Yeah, superior athlete.
That's pretty interesting that he's never introduced himself to her.
Ooh. Know it. Yes! Yes, you are, Johnny. What?
Did I hear bones cracking in that handshake?
He may have. I mean, Gift of the Gods does give you the power of a god. She can't stand up to your abdominals. You are the ambassador of abdominals, Johnny. She ain't got shit.
Why are you so angry, Sexy?
Yeah. Take it out on the locker because you know you're not good enough. You know he's going to pin you and then stake his claim to your championship. I can't wait. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so excited, dude. Him with that Gift of the Gods championship, and then all Matanza has to do is drop it to somebody, and then we're good. That's all it's going to take. Easier said than done, I know. So we got the band popping here. Very excited to see how we're going to open things up. I will say, though, outside of Worldwide Underground, which obviously I'm a mark for, and that's what I'm most looking forward to, the special guest referee matchup, Ashton. I mean, Rey Mysterio in a rock and a hard place. You know, Chavo Guerrero versus El Dragon Azteca Jr. What do you think about that match tonight?
I'm telling you, man, we talked about it last week. Rey needs to be rooting for Chavo to actually beat El Dragon Azteca Jr. clean, but I highly doubt that's going to happen, so he really is going to be in a tough spot.
Absolutely. As we see our boys, Matt Striker and Vampiro, going over everything. And I have my volume muted right now on Fubo.tv for anybody looking for a means to watch Lucha Underground.
Yeah, we need to bring that up more often, guys. If you're interested in watching Lucha Underground live, but you don't have access to the El Rey network, there are two awesome ways to go about it through the internet. I do think that you're kind of screwed if you're in the UK or really anywhere outside the US, unfortunately. But if you are somewhere in the US or probably even Canada or Mexico and you don't have access to Fubo, and we're getting Siniestro de la Muerte in the first match here. But if you don't have access to El Rey, you can use Fubo.tv. I think it's like $10 a month. Or if you're more of a cord cutter and you want kind of more of an all-in-one go-to package, you can check out Sling TV, which also includes the El Rey Network. Pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very extensive kind of cable provider, Sling TV. I know we used it for the first.
Puma going against Siniestro de Muerte as like a warm-up before he goes against Mil Muertes.
Very interesting. Very interesting. We know Sinestro's kind of distanced himself a little bit from Muertes and Katrina, but still, they do have that bond that's tethered to them, and Puma knows that. But yeah, Sling TV, that would be $20, but you get a lot more than just Lucha Underground, so you got to weigh that evaluation. Or if you want Lucha Underground directly, remember, they are on iTunes now. So, I don't think the episodes even take that long to get to iTunes. So you have avenues to watch Lucha Underground, but we're in it now. It's an extra.
Well, I think that normally they're supposed to go up on iTunes within an hour of the episode finishing airing. But I do believe last week there was a little bit of an issue with iTunes where it didn't show up until like at least 24 hours after the episode was on.
Right.
So, iTunes is a great way to support Lucha Underground for sure. And if you can afford it, absolutely pay for it, because even at worst, you're still getting those episodes in HD to go back to watch in hindsight. Like John and I, especially, every single night, either on Wednesday night after we're done with our NXT review or on Thursday night, we're going back and we're rewatching that week's episode of Lucha Underground. And it's a great way to really stay in touch with everything that's going on, because a lot of the time during live reactions, we can't necessarily hear everything that's being said. Oh, and look at that. Just a punch there. Almost like a Superman punch, like a step-up Superman punch from Siniestro. And now Puma. These guys are having a great interaction here.
Well, you got to imagine, Ashton, first of all, when you look at Puma, even I've said, when somebody, forces the respect out of me when they're standing across from Johnny Mundo, that they're a superb athlete. And I've never really condemned Puma. But you look at Sinestro, he's more of the curious case. He needs this match tonight. He needs to really prove himself, because I feel like he's been very under the radar. Whereas Puma, even without the Lucha Underground Championship, I still regard him in many ways as the man, as the measuring stick at the temple. And again, coming from me, given my biases, that has to count for something. And what an uppercut there by Puma. And now just the knife edge chop with a slight delay. But Sinestro, man, if he could knock off Puma, Ashton, what a victory that would be for Sinestro here.
Well, for Sinestro, it would be huge. But, at the same time, it would be a huge victory for Puma just because of the fact that he's – oh, and look at this.
Beautiful.
He has him in a chicken wing upside down, almost in like a stretch muffler. I believe Dragon Man X90 in chat called it a Cerebro lock.
It's gorgeous. Puma's so technically proficient. That's the thing. He has such versatility to his repertoire. That's really what makes him one of the best.
Oh, and wow. Siniestro just slamming Puma into the turnbuckle there. And the pump kick from Puma.
Beautiful pump kick from Puma. And I got to ask you, Ash, you're a pretty intelligent guy. You've got a good feel for human psychology. And what a Tope Atomico there from the rope. Kind of a roll-through kind of sense on there. Do you think Puma's got this mental blockage when it comes to Mil Muerte? Do you think he's going to be like obsessed with beating Mil Muertes just to move on with his life? As you see now,
I don't know. I think that it's not so much a Prince Puma thing, or at least something that Prince Puma is thinking about, as it is just he needs guidance, and Vampiro offered it to him, so he's following through with it.
What a shining wizard there by Sinestro, and a kick out there at 2. I got to say, this is one of Sinestro's best performances to date. And yeah, there's a dragon sleeper. I think we're really seeing Sinestro.
Oh, I thought we were going to see an inverted DDT or an inverted suplex.
Oh, Puma, look at that.
Oh, here we go. Northern Lights into the vertical.
Beautifully executed by Puma there.
Is he going to drop him on his head? Damn right, he is brain buster.
And now he's not going to go for the pin. I don't know. Sinestro, or he is. A little bit of a delay there. I don't know if I like that, and Sinestro does kick out. You know how I am. Actually, you've done commentary with me enough to know. You know what my mindset is. I'm a stickler for guys not maximizing the utility of every hold. And Puma took that second window to acknowledge the crowd. That could have been the difference between a 3 count and near fall there, because he only got 2 there. And now Sinestro, forearm, another forearm, third straight forearm.
Sinestro go off the ropes. Puma.
Beautifully done. Rolls through. Sinestro ducks. Step up in Zagiri there. Sinestro really bringing it. Another pump kick by Puma. Super kick by Sinestro.
Oh, trouble in paradise.
And I'll tell you, Puma now, that may have been the deciding move, but you got to give credit to Sinestro, partner. He is bringing it tonight. I don't think I've seen this aggression from him since he, first arrived in the temple. And now, oh, wait a minute here. Could be the end here.
Setting up for the 6:30? That seems a little bit too far out for a 6:30, doesn't it? Oh, there's Mill. There's Mill and Katrina, though. They're getting in the ring and everything. Jeez.
Yeah, Mill not going to waste time. And Puma, though, look at this. Still, he evades Muertes, and now Sinestro.
No freaking way. Oh, okay. He caught him.
Is he going to do that driver? That fire thunder-like drive? Spinning.
And he hit it.
Oh, slams him down.
Just put your foot on him, dude. He's over.
And just looks at Muertes.
Oh,
is he gonna, not immediately going to...
I thought he was going to set him up for a 6:30, but it looks like he's going to deliver the flatliner to Sinestro.
Look at the swagger on Puma. And there it is, the flatliner. He is provoking Mil Muertes 3 count.
Yes.
This is the Prince Puma that we all know and love. This is the Prince Puma that was the inaugural Lucha Underground champion.
Oh, the time!
It goes right after Mill.
Oh, and Mill going after Puma now.
And now Katrina just watching. She isn't intervening yet like she did, what was it, just last week? I know these two dropping bombs on each other here. Muertes.
I don't know if it was last week or the week before. It might have been. Oh, and she is intervening now. Look at this.
I'm telling you, Puma's confidence, and that's when Puma is dangerous. When he is in a rhythm, when he's got that confidence going, and Muertes is frustrated. It is seldom.
Arrogant Puma is best.
I'll tell you, partner, it is seldom, though, that a person can provoke Mil Muertes like Puma just did and live to tell about it. That just shows you how great Prince Puma really is.
Exactly.
What a performance in that opening contest. I have to give Sinestro his due, too. I mean, I thought he was great in there, but in the end, Puma, that's why he is one of the staples of Lucha Underground. That's why, again, as I said earlier, he's the measuring stick, much to Mil Muertes' chagrin, I'm sure, as we go to our first commercial here.
I got to tell you, there were a few moments in that match where I was actually a little bit concerned that Sinestro was going to get the better of Puma, even if it was fluky, and that would just kind of set Puma back even further. Like, damn, I can't beat Mil or his biggest disciple, like, man, that's like a monkey on the back that you really got to work to get rid of. But he got Sinestro, and now the only one left in his path is Mil, because the other two disciples are a part of Sinestro now.
Exactly. And Puma, Vampiro must have really gotten in his ear, because he attacked Muertes the 1 week. They've gone at it now. Katrina separated them not once but twice. But I have to say, it's looking like advantage Puma. Yeah. And that is dangerous ground for Muertes to play. Look, Muertes, we know now, 3 seasons in, Muertes is not infallible. Muertes is not unbeatable. Cuerno has caught him. Matanza has beaten him. Puma, he is more than capable of beating Muertes. Question is, when is the rematch going to take place, and will Puma be able to prevail? And those are questions I'm very eager to have answered.
Yeah, and I got to tell you also, I find it sort of interesting that Puma is so malleable still, that all it takes is for some older guy from a previous generation with some, wrestling prestige to tell him what to do, and he's that quick to be willing to do it.
Exactly. I'm telling you, Puma, like I said in his match with Sinestro, his versatility in ring, from the technical acumen to the high flying, even a bit of power game, as we see with the Northern Lights and the Brainbuster, that's one thing. But he's also an intelligent competitor. He's not like these guys. It's like, oh, I'm going to fight with Valor and Guts alone. No, he's very psychological. He's very grounded. And that's what I think makes Puma one of the very best in the game today. You are seldom going to hear me say a bad thing about the guy. I just think he's an incredible performer. Unreal.
I'm looking more at the character, the Prince Puma character, though. Like, he's got sort of like an intrinsic need to be guided by someone, and the fact that he's so readily willing to just do the bidding of Vampiro without delving deeper into what Vampiro's motivations might be, that concerns me a little bit.
So you think Puma, like one of his biggest detriments, is his proclivity to want to follow, to
Yeah.
want somebody to guide him rather than exerting his own will, his own independence. And that's a fair concern, you know, and we're going to have to see where
I
it
think
leads.
really it comes down to just he's too trusting. In season 1, you know, he should have listened to his mentor when he told him to stay away from Johnny Mundo, because Johnny Mundo ended up turning Rudo and being Puma's, or one of Puma's biggest threats. You know, and he trusts people too much. He's too easy to manipulate, I think. And Vampiro is currently in a position to manipulate Puma, whether he already is or not.
You know what, partner? I think, again, your concerns are well-grounded and certainly have merit. I have to say, though, I do respect that about Puma, his kindness, his warmth, his ability to trust others, because this temple, I mean, again, you know the mythos as well as I do. We've been watching it from day one. And it is a place that will test you, that will push you, that will strip you of any humanity that you have. And I think Puma, he does that. He has those traits that he exhibits, probably because he doesn't want to think about the alternative of this temple corrupting of himself being corrupted. So it may be a weakness, but it may be one of the greatest facets of his humanity. So it may be a bit of a toss-up there for Puma, but I cannot wait for his rematch with Mil Muertes, as we are back now. Whoa, Officer Reyes. Oh, shit.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, what's coming? I'm kind of a big deal, Cueto. A hug.
What?
This is awkward.
Where's the shiv?
Yeah, I'm like, when's he getting stabbed?
Oh, God.
I am so anxious, Aardvark, right now.
Dude, remember, Cueto knows he's a cop.
Yes, that's why I'm anxious, Aardvark. Big Rick mentioned that. I love that.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. That was so tense. Get out of that office. Wait, what?
What?
Who's he facing tonight? Is it Matanza in a non-title match so he could be tortured?
Would it surprise anyone?
No. Oh, my God, that look on his face. I never want to piss off anybody so bad that they give me that look. Okay. All right.
It's totally going to be against Matanza. I'd be willing to bet.
Good luck.
Either that or like Dario used some kind of ancient magic to revive Cisco, and he's going to have to go against zombie Cisco.
Oh, that would be insane.
Cuerno! Oh, Pentagon!
Oh, my God, you are fucked. Pentagon Dark. Yeah, he's done. He's fucked.
Oh, Cortez. You don't even know what you got yourself into, buddy.
Yeah, bro, I don't even really feel bad for you, though, to be honest. This is going to be hilarious. I know, Pentagon Dark.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine?
Fear.
Can you imagine?
In the meantime, Cortez Castro's on the other side of the ring pissing his pants.
Can you imagine, though, how angry El Dragon Azteca Jr. must be right now? He must be seething, seeing Pentagon Dark in that ring, and it may motivate him in his match later tonight against Chavo, because if he wins, he gets a piece of Pentagon Dark. Yeah, good luck, Reyes. That's a nice chop. Gonna toss Pentagon Dark into the ropes. Back elbow. Pentagon Dark, though, still on his feet. Head into the turnbuckle. Now gonna stomp on him there. I mean, Reyes is trying, to his credit. He's really trying. He's doing – oh, and Red Mountain's officiating.
Putting in that effort, brother. Putting in that effort. Oh, yeah, that's when face meets turnbuckle.
Yeah, that's what happens. God. Kick right in the hamstring there. Yeah.
You sure that was in the hamstring and not just another ass kick like he was doing a Taya?
Yeah, it might be. Oh, yeah, that was definitely leg based to me. Yeah, he is picking him apart here. And now,
Oh man,
I'll tell you,
I'm
in the
so sorry, Officer Reyes. I'm so sorry.
yeah, well, you know what? I'm not sorry for Officer Reyes. You know what I tell Officer? Oh, what an
Oh
overhand
Jesus!
chop! Even that the crowd wincing tells a better story than I could. Oh, yeah, package
Pile driver.
That
Is he even
count
gonna
to
pin
100.
him? Is he gonna like lift him up after 2?
1, 2,
No, that's
3
it.
count.
Wow.
Wow, Reyes, you're pretty pathetic. And that's
Oh my!
it.
And now he's looking at Vampiro and talking trash. Jeez.
Oh, now he's gonna break the
Time
arm.
for the old arm break.
Oh,
Brothers in broken arms.
hey, you still got it better than Cisco. At least you'll live with that broken arm. And there it is. Another life ruined by Pentagon Dark.
But you know what though? Now that he's gonna have to wear a sling, that's one more place to hide the wire.
There you go.
There's J-Man. I saw J-Man there from the last Real Heels.
Nice. Man, Officer Vasquez is going to be so pissed. Or maybe she won't be. Maybe she'll be like, well, sorry that happened to you. And Reyes is just going to look at her like, you have no idea. Oh, Pentagon Dark's got a mic.
Jesus. This crowd is freaking rabid for him.
Their bloodlust makes my heart swell. It doesn't matter who wins.
That old man, Chavo Guerrero, or that skinny punk Dragon Azteca. Whoever wins will suffer the same fate. Broken bones. I don't care. Here in the ring, I don't even respect my own mother.
Yeah! Fuck familial ties.
You know why, John? Because he's Pentagon Dark and Zero Fair!
Yeah. Oh, there is nothing more pleasurable to me than watching that man ruin lives. That was incredible.
Well, there's Chavo del Dragon Azteca. Pentagon Dark.
You know your stock is high in a fucking place when you're the prize. And I put prize in chokehold air quotes.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we're cutting to a commercial, so I wanted to use some of this time to let you guys know that we have officially finished collecting. Well, we're not finished because there's still an opening until Friday. We are completely caught up collecting questions for Q&A, and we have blown the doors off of our first 2 weeks, of our first 2 months, rather. Nearly, really, we're closing in on the point where we are going to hit the months 1 and 2 combined mark for month 3. We've had 41 questions this month. There were 34 in month 2, and I believe 16 in month 1. So if we could hit 50, it would be combining 1 and 2 to make 3. But right now we're at 41. We're 82% of the way to the 50 mark, and it's pretty awesome. If you guys have any questions you want to submit, I know there are quite a few of you in the chat right now that haven't submitted any questions. Kid Coheed, I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
He even comments on our Q&A videos like, "Oh man, how did I miss this?" Well, now we're reminding you in the middle of a live reaction that we are literally watching you comment on live. But yeah, we're 9 away from 50. And it's a maximum of 5 questions per person per Q&A.
And to answer Dragon Man X90, I love Kid Cody. I'll fucking do it now. So, Dragon Man X90 asking, John, would be better, Pentagon ruining lives or Johnny Mundo winning the world title? Silly
Easy
Dragon
question.
Man.
It's
Johnny Mundo every fucking time.
Obviously.
Because
anyone, come on, man. You know John better than that. Or if you didn't before, you do now.
Exactly.
He is a Johnny Mundo fan before he is a scumbag.
Exactly. He's not even wrong, folks. He's not even wrong. And speaking of that Atomic goes back,
Johnny Mundo would magically become the purest of white bread baby faces and start hugging fat chicks and kissing babies. John would do a complete 180 on the Scum Squad.
Yeah, he's totally right. I would probably just let Cliff or somebody run it full time, or Paul, because I mean, never try. It is just the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my life. And yeah, they could take it over. I'd have a babyface run with Johnny Mundo running shit and saving the world, and yeah, it'd be a good time. So yeah, he's not even wrong. I can't wait for this Atomicos match up next either. Sexy Star's gonna learn her place.
Okay, just to let everyone know who is asking Q&A questions in the chat right now, we're not going to be able to get those because the chat goes away like a half hour after everything closes, and I'm not going to bother trying to write stuff down while we're live reacting. But wait until the video gets uploaded properly to YouTube and then post a comment. Those are permanent.
Yeah. Yeah, Q&A is going to be insane. I can't believe we have that number of questions for our third Q&A.
I mean, alternatively, if you really want to get your question to us right now and you don't want to wait until later on tonight when the video is fully uploaded, tweet us. Or, alternatively, go to facebook.com/twitwow and like the page, and then either leave a comment or send us a message on the official Twitwow Facebook page. And now we're back to Lucha.
Yeah, which means time for the Atomicos match and Johnny Mundo to take one step closer to his destiny.
Might as well be Team Aztec Gold versus Worldwide Underground, all the freaking championships on that side of the ring.
Man, I fucking love the look of those trios titles. Lucha Underground has some gorgeous championships, man, I'll tell you.
They do. They really do.
And yeah, I'll tell you. How amazing would it be? I mean, just picture it, Ashton. Taya, PJ Black, and Jack Evans as trios champions, and Johnny Mundo as Gift of the Gods, and then later Lucha Underground champion. Sorry.
That's the exact sound I would make, but you wouldn't be able to hear it because you'd be too busy hearing John screaming from the top of his lungs.
Exactly. Yeah, sexy. Flex like you got something. You got nothing. You don't use Out of Your Mind Fitness, which is Johnny Mundo's exercise program that everybody should check out. That's right. I'm shilling his causes. What are you going to do about it?
Hey, John, do you use Out of Your Mind Fitness?
I'm a cripple. I can barely even use basic weights, but that doesn't mean I can't pass word of mouth. And there's Johnny Mundo. Yeah.
Hey, man, you could still use Out of Your Mind Fitness.
Hey, I highly doubt it, because if it's that intensive...
You should send Johnny Mundo a DM on Twitter saying, hey, man, I have CP. Is there anything from Out of Your Mind Fitness that I would be able to do with my condition? Just to see if he responds.
Yeah, you know, it's a shame, though, that you have to have mutual follows to DM people. Like, he would have to follow me in order to DM him, something of that kind of nature. So, I'll find a way, though.
You sure? I've already DM'd Ricochet, and he doesn't follow me.
Interesting. I'll look into that.
I think it's just a matter of whether they have their DMs open or not, and he might not. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, he is a very private person, even with social media. He probably doesn't. Not that I blame him, because then cretins would be flooding him 24/7. They're not all the quality of me. Oh, just through the shades at Sexy Star. Yeah, how's that feel? Oh.
Oh man, I'm so sad that Jack Evans has his jaw wired shut.
I know. And yet he still exhibits more charisma than most people whose jaws are perfectly functioning. That's how talented Jack Evans is. And speaking of talent, I think we're going to start, if I'm right.
Taya!
It's like the perfect woman. You know, Taya actually on Twitter a few days ago, she was
eating the freaking bubble there, sexy. Jeez.
She was musing on Twitter a few days ago, was Taya, like, what am I going to do for Halloween? And I said, well, maybe you should have a costume that makes you look like a regular person, because Halloween's always that one time of year that we can all pretend to be something else. So, you know, maybe Taya would want to dress as a normie, because I couldn't really think of anything scarier than that. As now Sexy Star waist lock, push Taya off the ropes. Nice shoulder block, though, by the perfect woman. And that is strength, Sexy Star, not your little flexing you were doing at the start. And now how's Taya going to follow up? Oh, holds on to the ropes. Sexy Star leaps over. Shoulder, almost like a shoulder block, kind of a hair grab there by Sexy Star. And what do you think about the championship team here, Ashton?
Well, Sexy Star is clearly handling herself quite well, but I don't think she's I don't think she's on the same level as Taya, to be honest.
Well, I mean, very few people are, but look at that, though. Nice, Uruk and Rana by Sexy Star. Now she's going to roll.
Jack Evans.
Now Jack Evans, he actually looks game to compete this week. Wouldn't you know it? And now is going to enter. Him and Drago have a lot of history, starting from season 2. What is Jack Evans going to do here?
He's just showing off.
And I love how Johnny Mundo and Peach are like, everybody's just so into it. Like, yeah. Jack Evans is amazing.
Here comes PJ.
And everybody's so supportive. I love it. It's like, it's okay. He didn't do anything.
The fake out. The old school go for the hand and kick in their gut fake out. I love it.
Now Drago, look at the snap hurricane on it, though.
Black has been wrestling since he's like 13 years old, too. Like, he's a freaking prodigy, man.
Yeah, when people get in the business that young, immense respect. Because that is just crazy.
When
you're in your young teens, what a forearm there by Aerostar.
I love the werewolf incarnation of the Lucha Underground logo on PJ's shirt.
I have to get a good look at that, partner. But I see it. Yeah, that is dope. Holy shit, that's awesome. And look at the counter there. Hangs Drago's now Johnny Mundo coming in, and now he's about to school Aerostar. Little fun factoid.
Reflex kick. I love it.
Fun little factoid for everybody.
And then let's go like a freaking rubber band to the face.
Fun little factoid for everybody. Aerostar was Johnny Mundo's first opponent after he turned Rudo on Alberto El Patron. He won that match, obviously. So we'll see if Aerostar now can settle the score. Shot there to the midsection. Nice drop kick there.
Aerostar is amazing. He is spectacular.
His athleticism second to none. But Johnny Mundo, though, went for the right. Going to be another head scissors.
No.
Multiple Revolution head scissors. And there it is. And now,
and in comes Fenix.
But Johnny Mundo with the kick. And a super kick.
Get wrecked.
Because that's what happens when you're the best performer in the world today. Throw the trash out. Oh, shit. There's
Fenix just got hashtag erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, but now he's back on. That's going to be a super kick here. No, Johnny Mundo ducks.
No.
No. Damn you, Fenix. You wish you had Johnny Mundo's personality. And he's still got the bandana on like a boss because it's impenetrable to offense. And now, Fenix rolls through. Johnny Mundo eats turnbuckle, but now he's going to, no, he doesn't move out of the way. Kind of got a Yakuza kick to the face there. That really wasn't what I anticipated. Now Sexy Star gets the tag. Okay, Johnny, this is it. You've got to pin Sexy Star here. Got to wheelbarrow.
Leg
drop. Beautiful combination there. Oh, man, this is not good. And I'm just kicking. Johnny Mundo. I think. Anybody get tagged there? No, I don't.
Everyone's just kicking her head in.
Yeah, kick her head in. Stop.
Oh, my God, PJ.
Hey, Marty Elias, you needed to give Johnny Mundo. And I think PJ Black got the tag. He is now legal.
No, I don't think he's legal. I think. Oh, yeah, now he is. Okay.
And now Jack Evans is going to get the tag. You got to wonder with that wire jaw, is he going to do any competing? He did a little bit last week, to be fair, and it seems like he is going to do a move here. And he does.
Nice punch to the gut.
Fist right to the midsection there. Now Sexy Star a long way for. You should have thought about that before you got tagged in.
The elbow.
That's what happens, Sexy. That's what happens when you have a target on your back. Stay on her, Jack. Ooh. She's dangerous.
Is he going to violate her?
That's kind of disturbing, but yes.
Yup.
There is no safe space in this ring. As now Jack Evans taking it to Sexy Star. And now is Ty going to get the tag back in? She is. I love the teamwork right now from Worldwide Underground. That is why they're superior, folks. And now.
They really are the greatest.
Irish Whip in the opposite corner. And Taya charges. What a back elbow by the perfect woman. And now close.
I wonder how much time these four dedicate to coming up with badass fatal four-way tag team moves.
Ooh, that's a good question. The double knees! Knees to the face! Hashtag knees to faces by Taya to Sexy Star. Now Johnny Mundo's going to get
Now
tagged back
Mundo's
in.
in, dude. Here's your combination, Mundo and Sexy Star.
Oh, and just a shot right to the midsection.
And now he's choking her in the rope.
Sexy, your story is a beautiful tragedy. You spent all that time, you even donned a mask to become strong, to overcome adversity, and yet adversity is nothing compared to Johnny. Oh, shit.
Oh, not another one.
No,
there goes Taya.
And now Sexy, I'll call the light.
And
Insecure.
It really is like
tag.
Three Stooges. And there's Drago. Oh, God. Turnbuckle.
And now off the ropes. Johnny
the knee to the face. Jesus. Now Aerostar. Oh, the freaking lung blower. And now the DDT from Drago. DDT. What's Fenix going to do?
This is, oh my God, this is bad. This is bad. 450.
Is someone going to break this count up? Yes, PJ for the save.
PJ Black MVP. What defense? And now Taya drop kick to Fenix. Fuck you, Fenix. And now Drago. Super kick there to Taya. PJ Black.
PJ Black, a.k.a. the Dash Wilder of Lucha, of Worldwide Underground.
I know that Johnny Mundo's still legal. Drago, come on. Tag Sexy back in. She's on the top rope.
Oh,
kick there to Drago.
Oh, no, you missed. Oh,
in fact, if I remember.
In the face.
Oh, Johnny Mundo. Backbreaker.
Oh my God, Aerostar
sacrificing himself. Jesus Christ. You know what, bro? I just remembered. I don't think you need to tag in and out. I think rules from Mexico apply. Who's ever in the ring, that's who's illegal. So Sexy Star and Johnny Mundo are legal again. And now Fenix, super kick.
Super kick.
Fucking Fenix. I'm really starting to hate him now.
Fenix has become the Usos of Lucha Underground.
Oh, and there's the top rope maneuver there. Beautiful revolutions.
Am I wrong?
You know, I mean, I guess it's up for some debate. Oh, wait a minute here. Look at Taya. Yeah, that's right. Never try, Sexy. Never try, idiot. And now Taya.
You just call her an idiot.
You're damn right I did. Oh,
God. That looks like a horrible bump I would never want to take ever.
Where's Johnny Mundo? Where's Johnny Mundo? Oh, there's Jack Evans.
I don't know, but there's Jack Evans.
Jack Evans.
Got kicked in the gut, and now he's getting punched.
Oh, I hope Taya's okay. That doesn't look too good. And now Gory Special.
Right. Super kick!
Super kick! And now Jack Evans. 1, 2.
There it is!
I mean, Jack Evans bit Sexy Star, but I'll take it. Johnny Mundo did the heavy lifting with the super kick, so
yeah. But now Jack Evans is going to be owed a Gift of the Gods title match, but he's injured, so he's going to give it to Johnny Mundo.
Oh my God, you're so right. Yes. You're beatable, Sexy. I'm really worried about Taya, though. So somebody check on her. You're beatable, Sexy. Yeah. God, I don't know. Is this a work? I hope it's a work.
I hope it is, too.
Now, oh my God. Because I don't remember her mentioning anything about being injured, like after the tapings on Twitter or anything. So
yeah, I didn't hear anything about that either, dude.
Because normally with Evilise, we knew pretty readily. Maybe this is part of a greater story, or at least I hope. But look at that, though. Class X, if she is hurt, they're carrying her back, so she doesn't have to apply any pressure on the foot. Yeah, don't celebrate like you won something. You lost. Taya sacrificed herself for that victory. Long live Worldwide Underground.
Say it, John.
Your winner, Johnny fucking Mundo.
Now address the other side.
Yeah, Jack Evans, PJ Black, and the woman who sacrificed herself to. Yes.
Say your thing that you wanted to say to Roman Reigns, but you couldn't.
Oh! You failed, champions! You failed!
There it is. There it is.
Ah! God, I hate failures. I'm laughing at you till the day I die, you pricks.
Oh my God. That took way too long to get around to.
It was worth the wait, though. I feel great.
Oh, man. And now, here's this army jackass talking about thegeneral.com.
Nobody uses that service. Go back to living with your mother. Ugh.
Ay. So what do you think, John?
I fucking love that match. I love the result. Let's get that Gift of the Gods Championship match in writing. Dario, do your job for once. Give me justice. Give Johnny Mundo justice. Where is that title shot? Me want title match. There you go. So I freaking love that. And now we've still got the main event, the special guest referee match, which I'm stoked for because I have no idea what they're going to do with that.
Oh, man. I freaking love. This show's just wonderful.
Yeah, it's much like Taya, just absolute perfection.
I really am kind of worried about her ankle, though.
Yeah, me too, bud. I hope she's all right.
Or her knee, or whatever it was, you know.
Hopefully she's okay.
All right, so guys, we want to get some discussion going in the chat right now. John, I wanted to ask you a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
Just because Jack Evans did pin Sexy Star, do we think he's going to get a shot, or do we think the injury is going to allow him to sort of select a replacement and get Johnny Mundo in there?
Partner, just given that jaw injury, I did have to agree with your theory. I do think they're going to use that as a way to give Johnny Mundo the shot because Jack Evans, obviously dealing with the injury. If he wasn't, then obviously Jack Evans would be owed a shot because he got the pin. Oh, wait a minute here. Big things happening.
Mill
at his shrine. Oh, man.
What the hell? Oh, Sinestro, you failed.
Oh, he just said he's sorry. He's been here before.
Oh, what?
Neck snap.
There. Oh, she's straining his life force.
And now
I'm giving it to Mill.
So now Mill should be even. Oh, look at that. So now Mill should be even stronger. Wow.
And there's the Rock.
To Puma. Holy shit. Oh my god.
God, I love the freaking beautiful, over-the-top, corny B-movie effects in Lucha Underground. It is the greatest.
It's just, it hits me in all the right ways.
Here we go, dude. I main event time already. This show flies by so freaking fast, it's ridiculous.
Well, that's what quality will do. When you have a quality product, you don't register time. And I never even register an hour when Lucha Underground goes by. It honestly feels more like anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. That's it. Like, fly by the seat of your pants kind of time.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say, like, just because I noticed the commercials, I'd say, like, 20 minutes. But still, it doesn't feel like an hour.
No, not even close. And I'll tell you, this match, again, I said it earlier in the show, and I'm just going to reiterate, it's very unique circumstances when who you are as a person seems to be more prestigious to two people than a championship, because the winner of this match gets to go on to face Pentagon Dark. Now, some people might call that a prize. Other people might call that an opportunity. I would call that something I wouldn't want to touch with a 30-foot pole, because Pentagon Dark ruins lives, as we've already established. And speaking of lives he's ruined, this is probably the most amazing arm break that he had against the man that's coming out now, Chavo Guerrero. I mean, Chavo getting his arm broken was absolutely hilarious. So
it really was.
You know what I think made it hilarious was you, partner, because I loved how you could see the situation with Chavo just being like, yeah, bud, I really was good back then, but I gotta go take care of this match now, okay? The Pentagon just breaking the arm. But Rey is the referee.
And of course, he comes out last.
Yeah, but I think, to be fair, there's been precedent before in special referee matches where the referee does come out last. They either come out last or first. There's no middle ground, obviously. So.
Obviously. Oh my
And,
God, he looks hilarious.
Man, Ray, what are you gonna do?
Not only is he wearing the shirt, but he is even wearing black referee pants. That is hilarious.
Hey, he's committed, man. He's like, I am
Clearly,
gonna give my this.
he is all in, man.
You know what? He's gonna have to be. I'm telling you, it's a tough spot for Ray to be in, but he's gonna have to make a choice. And Chavo even kind of telling Ray something now as we go to commercial, presumably our last commercial of the show.
Damn right it is, because Lucha Underground knows how to spread their commercials out in an effective way that prevents people from tuning out and keeps people interested in what they're going to see on the other side.
Yeah, it's called pacing. Learn it, WWE. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, this main event just such interesting ramifications because if I understand right, although I could be wrong, partner, isn't that Pentagon match going to be next week? So whoever wins this match, we're already going to know presumably the main event for next episode. It's either going to be El Dragon Azteca Jr. versus Pentagon Dark or Chavo Guerrero versus Pentagon Dark.
I mean, maybe. I don't know if it's been confirmed that Pentagon will face one of these guys next week or if it's just a future match.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, regardless, we know the winner does get a guaranteed match against Pentagon Dark. It's just a matter of when that match is going to happen. So, we shall see. Because, with Dario doing everything in pencil, he could change his mind on the fly. Like, oh, I thought you were going to get Pentagon Dark tonight, but I changed my mind.
Yeah. So I also wanted to bring up that we are in episode 4 right now, which means that episode 9 will be on November 2nd. And that typically is Aztec Warfare.
Right.
So we are that close to Aztec Warfare. Like 5 weeks, dude. 5 weeks till Aztec Warfare 3. Aztec Warfare 3.
I mean, Aztec Warfare, the first one, crowned the inaugural Lucha Underground champion and Prince Puma when he and Johnny Mundo, it came down to those two in the final few minutes, exhilarating final few minutes. Aztec Warfare 2 from last season, that had the debut of Matanza, where he became Lucha Underground champion, last eliminating Rey Mysterio. So Aztec Warfare is just one of those pivotal moments of the season. It's one of those moments. Now, I would recommend, obviously, you never miss an episode of Lucha Underground because it's just that good. But it really is one of those things where you're always going to see a shift somewhere. And I'm very curious what Aztec Warfare 3 has to offer because, I mean, the first one, again, was to establish a champion. The second one, the champion lost their title. So, for all intents and purposes, the champion has never retained their championship in Aztec Warfare. If Matanza is presumably going to go into Aztec Warfare 3 as the champion, could he make history and actually retain in that environment? That's what I'm curious about.
So, a champion has never walked into Aztec Warfare and out of Aztec Warfare still with the championship.
Precisely.
Never happened before. That's pretty crazy. And what I love, too, about that is we don't even know for sure if Aztec Warfare is going to be for the championship. Last year, Aztec Warfare was supposed to be #1 contender, but then Fenix beat Mil for it, and Katrina made it for the title.
Exactly. And then, of course, like I said, the season before that was to crown the inaugural champion.
Yeah.
And
so we've had 2 Aztec Warfares, and of the 2, we've had 2 different stipulations. However, we've had 3 different potential situations, with the second one originally supposed to be #1 contender and then being changed to a title match.
Right.
So we have no clue what they're going to do with this year's Aztec Warfare or with this season's. I keep on saying this year's because I'm used to the seasons happening in different years, but I've got to remember season 2 happened earlier this year, so it's the same year. It's just a third season.
Yeah, and that's what's crazy. But again, guys, just given the breakdown that me and Ashton both gave, that's how significant Aztec Warfare is. This isn't just some crazy episode of Lucha Underground for craziness sake. I mean, it is heavy, and things are going to change, and you're going to see shifts. I think you're going to see some rivalries be resolved and others just ignited. So I can't wait for the Aztec Warfare episode. But in the meantime, we're still waiting on this main event. El Dragon Azteca Jr. versus Chavo Guerrero with Rey Mysterio as special guest referee.
You know what, though, John? The beautiful thing is that we're waiting for it, and yet at no point during these commercials, whether we're interested in what they're advertising or not, have we thought, I'm bored, let's change the channel? No, because we're so invested in what Lucha Underground is doing, and we are so interested in what we're going to see on the other side of these commercials that we don't want to tune out and risk missing even a minute of it.
Exactly. And now here we go. Dragon Azteca Jr., Chavo Guerrero, and Rey Mysterio as special guest referee.
Rey telling the timekeeper to ring the bell was hilarious to me. I don't know why.
And now Dragon Azteca Jr. firing himself up.
Just the subtle little finger motion, like, yep, go ahead, ring it. I don't know. It was funny. Anyway, this match is about to be underway, or I guess it technically is underway, but they're actually about to do stuff.
Exactly. And I'll tell you, both of these guys fueled by thoughts of revenge. I mean, both guys had their arms broken by Pentagon. Now Pentagon Dark. And now Dragon Azteca ringing the Chavo.
He was Pentagon Dark when he broke El Dragon Azteca Jr.'s arm, but he was Pentagon Jr. when he broke Chavo's arm, so that means Chavo's a bitch.
Well, you didn't even need the Pentagon Jr. Incident to affirm that fact. But regardless, he's working the side headlock. El Dragon Azteca Jr., I'll tell you, he has been an incredible athlete, really ever since he stepped foot in the temple. But
the shoulder block here. And dude, Rey, pay attention to your disciples' shoulders. He had one of them up while you were counting.
Well, Rey may be paying attention to that. He may be disregarding it altogether. He may not want El Dragon Azteca Jr. in the ring with Pentagon Dark.
I don't know. I think he's just an inexperienced ref.
Well, we shall see. It seemed like also like a little bit of a fast count, too, from where I was sitting.
Nice.
Arm drag there.
Arm drag. Yeah, buddy.
And
oh, God, the face-off. The face-off, John! This is so intense!
As I was saying earlier, I think the real eye-opening performance of El Dragon Azteca Jr. for me was his one-on-one match against Puma, because we saw just how much potential El Dragon Azteca Jr. has, and Chavo kicked the midsection. But Chavo is something that may be more valuable than potential in some people's eyes. He has that experience, and he has that wiliness. And what an uppercut there to El Dragon Azteca Jr.
Oh, what an uppercut.
I have to say,
Chavo. Azteca Jr. has a mark on his right rib. It looks like he just maybe hit the ropes the wrong way.
And I figured Chavo, one of his best performances in the temple to me, was when he defended his Gift of the Gods championship against Cage. He lost that match.
I was going to say unsuccessfully.
Another arm drag there and into the pinning combination.
His shoulder isn't even... Oh, my God. Come on, Rey. His shoulder was clearly off the mat.
And now another arm drag there. This time, though, he's going to maintain the hold. And now Chavo, though, I thought Chavo was going to reverse the leverage. He did not. And now Dragon Azteca Jr. here. Great control of the arm. It just goes from one side to the next.
Yeah, that was
I don't know.
Kind of shoddy.
I don't know if that's a full Fujiwara. No, it's not.
No, it looks almost like he's just got him in like a modified Kimura, but now Chavo.
Nice counter, though, by Chavo. Very sound counter's got the legs wrapped around the head, now controlling the arm. This could be initiating a pinning situation.
Crucifix pin. Only a 2 count. Rey has no clue what he's doing. Could you not at least give him some referee training before the match? Come on, guys.
And now, I don't know how Chavo's going to follow up on this here. Another uppercut there to Dragon Azteca Jr.
Off the middle rope.
And now baits Chavo. Chavo the lens on the apron.
Giri.
And now El Dragon Azteca going to vault over, got caught. Chavo
it drives him into the guardrail.
I got to be honest, it's a bit of a surprise. Did not expect the power game to be utilized by Chavo Guerrero that way. Rammed El Dragon Azteca Jr. into that guardrail, into that security barricading, and now Chavo.
Is he going to do it, Tope? He did.
He does.
Nope.
I mean, people can say what they want about Chavo. Lord knows I certainly have. But, I mean, he does have the technical acumen. He's very sound between those ropes. And he's not above taking advantage once or twice of a situation that presents itself to him. So now he's gonna choke Azteca here. He's gone on 5 to break it. I'm not even sure Rey knows that fact with how he's been officiating thus far, but that's another matter.
Everybody that loves Lucha Underground needs to leave a like on this video right now. This match has been great so far. I can't freaking wait to see what Rey does.
Yeah, please leave a like. The more likes you give, the more likely we are to be the top search result for Lucha Underground reviews on YouTube.
The chop.
Nice chop.
Oh, and he just threw something. I don't know what.
I think it was.
Crossbody arm drag.
Chavo stunned a little bit. Goes to the opposite corner. Dragon Azteca Jr. Oh, what a lariat though by Chavo.
Sick.
And see, that's where Chavo is at this stage of his career. He realizes finesse pales in comparison to effectiveness, and now goes into the cover here. Azteca kicks out.
Hey, at least his shoulders were actually down that time, unlike earlier.
And now Chavo gonna go right back into the hold, grounding Dragon Azteca Jr. here. And this is smart. Dragon Azteca Jr., he has an offense where it's predicated on the ability to dictate the pace. If Chavo can take the pace away from Dragon Azteca Jr., he'll remain in control. Azteca, though, fighting out with the body shots. Now we look at the believers here. They're fired up. Chavo, though, look at that counter like we saw in the cinematic. The single leg. Boston Crab.
Yep, that's the same move. Is Rey going to call it? Are we going to get the Boyle Heights screw job?
Yeah, we just might. And then Rey can say, I didn't screw Azteca Jr.
He got to the rope.
And he did.
Chavo's telling Rey he tapped. He did not, Chavo. You're a moron.
Chavo taking umbrage with Rey making the right call, forcing Chavo to break the hold.
Oh. Dragon Azteca is going to charge in at Chavo, and Chavo's going to get out of the way, and he's going to hit Rey. Watch.
And that just might happen. I mean, I think that Chavo was smarter than this, being the veteran in this matchup, but he is still arguing with Rey. This is a prolonged argument that shouldn't service Chavo in any way.
Oh, no. Oh, what?
Chavo straight up.
Turned on the ref?
Wow. And Azteca Jr. still in the corner, but this still gives him time to recover.
Oh, Rey doesn't want to disqualify Chavo because that would mean Azteca Jr. has to face Pentagon.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. And he just fires right into Chavo, and now electric chair.
Poison Rana? No, regular Rana. Roll up. One, two, three, and that's it.
Now Chavo's dead. Well, what happened? You screwed the pooch, Chavo. You screwed the pooch.
Hey, man, that is all on you. You can't attack a ref and not expect repercussions.
Yeah, exactly. I'm actually shocked that Rey Mysterio is permitting his pupil, Dragon Azteca Jr., to climb in the ring with Pentagon Dark and Chavo looking big.
Chavo, right. Yeah, I knew he was going to charge after him. Get drop toe holded, son. Get 619, son. Get
there it is.
Dove on. No, he's not going to get dove on. Like Chavo. He just escaped as quickly as he could.
I'm thinking we're going to get a closing cinematic.
But it's only 8:59. Are we going to get a post-credit scene?
Probably. I've got my volume up here. What's going to happen?
We might not. We might not. I don't know, dude. I'm beginning to think we won't get a post-credit scene.
You may be right.
No. Couldn't. Oh! Wait for it. Oh, we are. Yes. Is this Black Lotus? Is this the Black Lotus triad?
Yes.
It's her voice.
He no longer walks this earth. Who did she destroy? My work at the temple is not done.
I think. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh
yes.
My God. Holy shit.
The person she was referring to earlier was the original Dragon Azteca, I bet you.
Oh, okay. Oh my God.
That is so awesome.
The faces people make when they know they're out for your ass.
Oh man. That is awesome. That is so awesome. All right, guys. Live reactions have officially been concluded. We will be back in about 15 minutes for Lucha Underground Twitwow. And depending on how long we go, we'll either do NXT Twitwout at night or tomorrow night. We'll see. However, be sure that you remember to leave a like because this episode of Lucha Underground was amazing, and hopefully you thought our live reactions to it were as well. And we will see you in, like I said, just under 15 minutes for Twitwow. Stay tuned.